Hi, today I'm going to share how to search your school library catalog by Lexile. To begin, go to 121library.org or click on the Library Resources button on your TTSD iPad. Next, select the Catalog tab. Select the name of your school. From here, you can select search options. And now you can perform your search. I'm going to leave some of these fields empty because I want to have a larger search radius. I'm going to change my sublocation to fiction. I'm not interested in nonfiction at the moment. And then I'm going to switch my reading program to Lexile. For this specific search, I'm going to start the Lexile measure at 800. I'm going to change the reading interest level to second grade, a few years younger than the student, and I'm going to change it a few years above the student. Middle grade is usually 3rd through 8th, and then I'm going to perform a search. And here's a list of all of the fiction books in this collection that have a Lexile of 800 or higher. I pick 800 because that will give you a wider range of genres to select from, and you can still challenge students by giving them interesting questions to think about as they read or review each title. I also highly recommend having tag students review titles. In Destiny, they can actually give it a star rating, but they do have to log in first with their TTSD Google account. You can also change to nonfiction. For nonfiction, I recommend starting the Lexile measure a little higher because Lexile, it's much easier to find nonfiction titles that start with thousands. And then you can have a nice list of Lexiles. If you want to see exactly how many results you receive for each of these searches, select the back office and you can perform your search here. So in this scenario, we are still going to leave the keyword bar empty. And we're going to change the sublocation to nonfiction. And then we're going to change the interest level back from 2 to 8. Reading program, Lexile, start at 800 and leave it blank at the end, so it can go as high as we would like it to, as high as it possibly can. And then for reading level, you do have to put something there in order for the search to go through. I just put the student's current grade, but it will also be filtered with the Lexile. And then press enter. And so here you will get a comprehensive list of nonfiction titles, since we're searching nonfiction. And you can see that there are 523 results or titles that fit the criteria that have a Lexile above 800 and are in the nonfiction collection. Now if we perform that same search, let's start with a lowest possible level of 1,000. Now we have 117 options. There are a lot of books in the 800 range, and that can still be a really good range to look for students. But if you're trying to narrow it down to the hardest books possible, you can up your range. Another tool that you have on the library website for this is to go to Family and Lexile. And from here, you can actually do your own Find a Book search, which will have any major published book in the United States, and you can also look for books in Spanish. We may or may not have the book in the district, but if you do find a book that you like, please request or share your request for a new title with your library staff member if you think it'd be a good fit for your school's library collection.